Well, hey, folks, how's it all going? Yeah, you read the description. Meals on Wheels, Easter edition, folks, and I'm going to be cooking on the vertical Pellet Pro. You can see, if you're looking at that fan that I put on last week, I did a little modification. It was supposed to rain today, so I figured, well, you know, I want to protect that motor up there and that switch that's on the side. You can see it right up in there. And I just want to make sure that no water gets in there, so I just bent up some scrap aluminum diamond plate that I had laying around. Attached it with some magnets, got about an inch gap in there. I think it'll work just fine. Obviously, now that I did that, it's not going to rain. So you're probably wondering about the title, Meals on Wheels, Easter Edition. So our current situation in our country mandates that nobody really gets together. So we're really not getting together for Easter dinner as a family. So my wife and I have decided to take it on the road. So we've got a couple things we're gonna be cooking today. My wife's got a bunch of stuff going. I got a few little things going. And then this afternoon, we're gonna deliver it to family members. So I'll tell you what, why don't you go take a look and see what we're all cooking while I get the vertical Pellet Pro fired up. All right, folks, we talked about Meals on Wheels and what we're making today. Easter edition of Meals on Wheels. And oh, look at that. Yeah, everybody's gonna be drawn toward that. Black Forest ham, folks. We're going to double smoke this, nice low and slow on the Smoke Daddy vertical smoker from Pellet Pro. And then what would Easter be without some ribs? So I've got some ribs, and then Polish sausage. Here in Wisconsin, Polish sausage is something that people really like to have on Easter, and I'm going to follow a very old tradition of how to cook this that my 90-year-old mother told me about, how she's cooked it for 90 years. So we'll keep going here. If you're wondering what I'm using, I am using some of the Cindy Lou's Voodoo Rib Rub, and that's gone on the ribs, obviously, and I put a little bit of it on the ham too. So I'll tell you what, let's get this on the Pellet Pro vertical smoker. All right, let's take a look at setup. Low smoke on the Pellet Pro is 160. The PID from Smoke Daddy, folks. The thing is awesome, and they've got a new one coming out. I've been talking about it for a while, but they're getting closer and closer. That's got Wi-Fi in it, and it's got a whole new program in it, and they've got a USA-made one that if you're not interested in Wi-Fi, you can get their USA-made and programmed PID, and it fits most Pellet Girls, folks. If you want to know more, www.smokedaddyinc.com. You can see set at 160. Even our gauges are all reading pretty close to what everybody else. So that means they got good even heat from the top to the bottom to the bottom to the top. Got a little smoke out of there. I've got one probe in, and the probe is actually into the ham because I never know when it comes to the ham whether or not it's warm on the inside or not. So we are gonna. You don't see me using probes that much, but smoke coming out of there. Got the ribs on the top. Ham on a second. I took the third grate out. I'm using the fourth grate for a water pan, but if you had the whole thing filled up, you could put the water pan on the grease tray, and you just wouldn't be able to fill it up that much. But I'll tell you what, let's get this closed down. I am going to spritz a little bit with water as we go, especially the ribs, and keep on watching. Give you a couple more look-sees. All right, folks, let's take a quick look. Coming up on 3 hours here. We're still at 160. It's just smoke. It says a Pellet Grill can't smoke, huh? Some nice color on those ribs. All right, give you a couple more look-sees, but looking good. All right, folks, there's our Polish sausage, Clements. That's a local brand here. I think you can get them pretty much nationwide. Made in Milwaukee, very proudly made in Milwaukee. So this is how my mother tells me to do it. And I just got them in 2 pans here. I got a little bit of water on the bottom, and I did use a fork. And I know a lot of people they're gonna say, oh, don't do that. But she pricks the top with a fork just so that the casing isn't busting. I'm going to put these in, and well, she doesn't cook on the Pellet Grill. I'm going to do these on the Pellet Grill till I get one side brown. I'll flip them over till the other side's brown, hopefully. So 350, that's what she says to do it on. And I've already got the Pellet Grill at 300. I'll probably bump up to 350 here shortly. If you're, we'll take a look, see how the ham's doing right now. It's a little above 100 degrees. We're going to get around that 140 internal. And the ribs, I've got them covered. So take a look at that in a minute. All right, folks, let's take a quick look. I've got everything in there. The hams in there, ribs are in there, the Polish sausage is in there, and there's one whole rack that's not even used yet. That just gives you an idea how much room is actually on this thing. The temp up to 300 now. Ribs, you can see what I mentioned about how I cover them loosely. See that the juice coming out of there, so it's getting plenty juicy. Cover that back up. Ham is looking good, and there's our Polish sausage. So keep going. I might give you one more look-see. I hope to get that ham off pretty soon, and like I said, give you a couple more look-sees. All right, folks. Nice thing about having that fan is you can actually turn it off and regulate some of the temperature. So I turn it off. I move the ham down low just to keep it warm. It's about 250, and then the two top, the middle and the top thermometer are both dead on 350, and I got the Pellet Pro set at 350. So those ribs are, just give you a look-see here. Oh man, look at that. Just letting that sauce set a little bit more. I've turned the Polish sausage and I'm just browning up the other side. You can see here. That's what you're kind of looking for. Brown on that side. So we're just gonna brown up that side and those will be done. And like I said, the ham is, when I checked it half an hour ago, it was 120. So I know it's close. Close enough to pull. So we'll give you a look-see once this whole thing is put together and show you the Meals on Wheels. All right, there's the Meals on Wheels ribs. Got the ham. I gotta give you a look-see as we slice that up, and I just gotta bring in the Polish. Just about done. Getting Meals on Wheels ready to go, folks. We got dressing my wife made, potatoes my wife made, mushroom gravy my wife made, all the essentials. Got Polish sausage going in right now. We've got ham all cut up, folks. Oh man. And then we've got dessert, halfway cookies. Happy Easter, everybody. I don't know if I'll see you. You know, this is going to be it because we got to do all these deliveries. Hope you enjoyed this. Tom Horseman at YouTube. Boy, can that Pellet Pro vertical smoker cooked an entire dinner for a whole bunch of people, folks. So hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment, and as always, wash your hands, stay safe.